Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video we'll be going through behind enemy lines speedrun on expert. And of course there's a video out there that showcases the fastest behind enemy lines speedrun, but I feel that it might not be very easy for beginners to attempt, so I've created a speedrun that is quite simple and you can adjust the variation, like how difficult you want it to be. But of course the more difficult it is, you can run it a lot quicker. Yeah, so let's dive straight into this speedrun video, and the run is about 12 minutes long, so hopefully even new players can get the timing as quick as possible. But the downside is the deck is a bit more expensive, and yep, so here's the deck and let's get straight into this video. Right, so you have to summon the Nightguards, and first you want to head to the bottom power well area, but do not take the power as you need your power to swap 2 units at the start of the game, which is why you need 2 Nightguards. So one of the Nightguards you want to swap with the first Twilight Horror. It's very important that you have upgrade 3 or upgrade 2 Nightguard, so that the Lost Horror can't paralyze your Nightguards. Yeah. So the second Nightguard, make sure that it doesn't get killed in any manner, will be swapping with the Twilight Devastator that will soon be heading up north. So once you have swapped these 2 units, you are probably safe for a little while over at the south end. Make sure to kill off the Twilight Disciple as well. Yep. So at the same time, summon the Nightguard, because the ability requires a 20-second cooldown once Nightguard is being played. Now, so once you have summoned the Nightguard, the queue to swap the top unit is when the Twilight Horror is marching down. So now you have to bring your Nightguard up to swap the Twilight Horror. This is especially more difficult if your Nightguard is not an upgrade 3. So if your Nightguard is not an upgrade 3, the swapping distance won't be too far, and the Lost Horror can paralyze your Nightguard, and this could really cripple your game. And remember to take down the Twilight Disciple on the north as well. In the meantime, get up these 2 power wells as quick as possible. So you want to get as much power at the start of the game. Yep, so whenever you see this Twilight Disciple is coming right down, bring some of your units to kill it. Like 1 Twilight Horror would be sufficient. And destroy this small mini Twilight base, because it's quite annoying to have a Twilight base right between your 2 wells. Sometimes you might want to switch up your Twilight units to go to the top or the bottom. So right now you are just waiting to swap more Twilight Horrors, and I recommend having at least 3 at the top and the bottom. Twilight Devastator is counted as a Twilight Horror, but it's not as strong. But it's still pretty good, because you are clearing like tier 1 units. The bottom, the south and the north camp. So let's wait until we have about 3 to 4 at each power well. Right, at this area I can speed the replay a little bit and skip right through when I attack the south and the north camp. And you can destroy this base as well, since you got some spare time swapping out some of the units. Make sure to take every opportunity as you can to swap the units. The earlier you swap, the earlier you can head to the northern or the southern camp to get more power wells and get your 2nd and 3rd monument. Always take note of the Twilight Disciples and kill it before it reaches the end. If not, you have to deal with a Twilight Abomination, which is quite a pain. Alright, so now I've simultaneously sent my units to attack the north and the south camp. And remember to have 1 Nox Trooper at the top and the bottom. This Nox Trooper will be the one that will attack the Twilight Creep. Remember to use the ability, the Overload. Deals a lot of damage, and plus it's an M counter for Nox Trooper, which deals a lot of damage to the Twilight Creep as it's a M-sized unit. Now remember not to destroy the Twilight Infestation base. This is the most important thing, as you trigger stronger waves, and the waves will destroy your power wells as you spawn the Twilight Dancers. Yeah, so do not destroy the Infestation base until you are close to winning the game. So for the top, you want to have your Twilight Horrors hovering close to the well so they can regenerate the health and also attack incoming minions that spawns from the base or from the caves, and even the Twilight Disciples as well. So for the south, it's a little bit different as you have this batch of Twilight Horror and the Twilight Pikemen or the Ghost Spears that spawns from the main base, which will attack your well and your monument. So you have to somehow have this Nox Trooper to lure the units over. Yep, so it will not attack your power well and save you the trouble of travelling really far away. Yep, so remember to build resource boosters once you have second op. Build it over later. When I build the resource booster, I'll tell you where to build it. And I recommend building the top, the northern base monument first, because I will not be blocking the south base. So the monument will keep attacking the Twilight Infestation base once there's no enemy units that is nearby. Which means that if you are too slow, the Infestation base will be destroyed and stronger units will spawn either way. Okay, now I got my second orb and my third orb as well. As you can see, I built my resource booster in this manner so that the orb will not attack the Twilight Infestation base. I also built my resource booster here. Only build at the places where you have 2 power wells. Yep. And after that, when you have enough power, build Furnace of Flash with the Breeding Grounds, so you can use the Cultist Master to quickly get back your void power refunds. And of course your Amii Monument. So remember, when you get your third up, it's all about timing and you have to clear the map as quick as possible. So what I do once I have my 4th monument, fourth monument, I will have Enlightenment and summon the Batariel, the Fire Affinity. As you can see, my top and bottom base is pretty well defended with about 4 Twilight Horrors. Sometimes I send some of those up to prevent my wells from getting destroyed by the Twilight Horrors. Yep, so just keep getting your void power refunds, and I have my Batariel up. And this Batariel will go straight up to the main camp to destroy the entire base. My Batariel. The most important thing is to clear off the Twilight Dragon, the Abomination, and these 3 infestation bases to clear off the main bases at the northeastern base. Yep, 3 bases, Twilight Abomination and the Sky Catcher, the Twilight Dragon, and you are done with the top base. Cure off your Batariel next and quickly get back your void power refunds. Following that, summon a giant Wyrm to destroy the Twilight base here. Remember to buff with Life Weaving, Unholy Power, and of course, make sure to have your Regrowth. Yep, so once destroyed, quickly queue off your giant Wyrm and summon another one straight away. Go to the north and clear the base. Once you have cleared this final base, you would have automatically win this game. Right, same thing, Unholy Hero and Unholy Power. Of course, don't forget to destroy these 2 infestation bases. Right, and you have won the game. It's a pretty easy speedrun, and the timing that you can achieve really depends on the beginning, where you choose how many Twilight Horrors you want to swap before attacking the north and the south base. And that concludes the end of my speedrun video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time for the next video.